What's up guys, I'm back with another vlog. Today's vlog is all about the most anticipated bike that we have been waiting from, the Triumph and Bajaj. So we have seen the Triumph testing its classic and the Scrambler looking bikes in England, and finally they have revealed it globally in the global market, both the Scrambler X and the Speed 400. However, we got a chance to see the Speed 400 launched here in Pune, and it is looking awesome. Let's just not waste any more time and get into the cinematic shots of the bike, and also we will dive into the specification of the bike, and I will share you my personal opinion and the review about the bike because I did take a test ride of the bike, and I will share you my opinion how it feels like about the best looking bike in a 400cc segment, that is a retro roadster from Triumph. The Triumph Speed series is one of the most iconic character looking bike. It has been derived from its old genes. So let's just dive into the specification of the bike and understand how exactly this bike is being made and what are its characteristics. So the engine capacity of the bike is 398cc with the maximum torque of 37.5 Newton meters at 6005 RPM. That is crazy, almost similar to the KTM Duke. Now, talking about the BHP, it has 43 BHP at 8000 RPM, a little bit lesser than the KTM Duke. It's a liquid cooled 4-valve DOHC single cylinder. It has a 6-speed transmission gearbox which gives out a very good gruntier exhaust note. With that, also just want to let you know the exhaust tip is a stainless twin skin header system that has been provided by Triumph. Now you can also change the exhaust and get the dual output exhaust system from the Triumph by getting that added with your accessory. Now you have to pay for that as well. Talking about the frame, the most important thing on which the bike and the engine is built on, it's a tubular steel frame with a bolt-on rear subframe. With that, you also get a twin-side cast aluminum alloy swing arm. Now, the front wheel and the rear wheel is both 17-inch. So, the front wheel tire size is 110 by 70 R17, and the rear comes with 150 by 60 R17. The front suspension is around 43 mm, upside down big piston fork with 140 mm wheel travel. Now with the rear one is a gas monocoque with external reservoir with preload adjustment which has a 130 mm wheel travel. The front disc comes with 300 mm fixed disc 4-piston radial caliper with ABS, and the rear one comes with 230 mm fixed disc floating caliper with ABS. Now this gives the bike more supreme finish, and especially with this kind of a brake system, I can honestly tell you, when I was testing the bike on the road, so the bite of the brakes was so spot on, I can't even tell you. It was really good and it was really firm enough. The suspension on that particular period of time was working absolutely fine. Going through the potholes and through bumps, it made me feel so excellent. Can't even express you how exactly it was. So the suspension, the braking system, and everything was so fantastic. The bike ride was really smooth and it was a top notch. This would require a good fuel capacity. However, we have got only 13-liter fuel capacity on this bike. With that, also with a curb weight, with a wet weight of 176 kilo. Talking about the service interval of this bike is just like the Trident 660. It's 16,000 kilometer or 1 year, whichever comes first. Now the price of this bike is around 2.33 lakhs here in India. Now that's the ex-showroom price. By the time you get the bike in your garage, it will cost you more 70 to 80,000 more. So that will be approximately I believe 3 lakhs something. So the bike is really good. Honestly, taking a test ride on the busiest traffic, and it is definitely punchier. The throttle response on this bike is crazy, but not as compared to the KTM Duke 390, because as we know, Bajaj and Triumph have both collaborated and they have made the bike. However, the whole bike is built in UK but assembled here in India. That is what I am aware about. However, most of these bikes will be built over here in India as well. Now, talking about the power and the punch, as I mentioned, 40 bhp is not that much, but honestly speaking, my review and my opinion towards this bike, it's a friendly bike, honestly. And with the speed 400, I would say it's a beginner's bike. For a person who has never got a chance to ride a super bike, for this bike would be really good and it will be really punchy for it. However, for a person who loves riding a super bike, who has a super bike, and want to have this bike, this will be a very less powerful and more of city commuter, not for a highway commuting bike. So this is what my opinion is in regards to this Speed 400. Now, when we talk about the Scrambler X, it's yet to be launched in India. It's not been out, but it will have the same specification, but here and there with the ergonomics of the bike. Apart from that, the travel and everything will be a little bit different than the Speed 400. So with the Speed 400, you get on 3 different variant colors. One with Phantom Black with Storm Grey. The second one would be Caspian Blue with Storm Grey, and the last one would be the Carnival Red with Phantom Black. So these are the 3 different variants. Now, talking about the speedometer of the bike, it looks like the Ducati Scrambler, and it has that retro analog kind of thing, which has bits and pieces of the digital display as well. So it is a very loving and a very cute looking speedometer that they have introduced on this bike, and it actually looks very good. Now, talking about the features that they provide on the bike, is that I can see there is a traction control system that is already there with ABS. Now, talking about the looks and the design of the bike, it has the premium finish. The way it has been carved and designed, it did not lose any premiumness. It has all the premiumness on the bike. When it comes to the joysticks, the keys and everything, it has all the premium finish on that as well. The switches and everything is so cool, There is an eye switch which we can see, which helps you to toggle between the trip 1 to changing the traction and everything. You can make all those changes by that button. So comparing the Speed 400 with the Duke 390 is foolish enough. Honestly, it is a mental bike, that is the Duke 390. However, this 400 is more of a disguised gentleman. Now, why I said that is because it has the characteristics of the 390 in the power segment. However, but it is not that punchier as the 390 is. But yes, the throttle response on this bike is really cool. It is really quick in picking up as soon as you whack open the throttle. The riding ergonomics of this bike is so cool that I can't even tell you. So you won't even have a backache when you are on a busy traffic. Why? Because it has the upright position. You can maneuver the bike on the busiest traffic without any hassle. Honestly speaking, it can filter through any traffic without any problem. Now, talking about the heating, I don't think so will that be any issue, because you have a big radiator in front of the engine, and that has a good way of deflecting the heat in the busiest traffic. Now you can also see that the way the bike has been carved and been finished is so premium that they have also provided the LED tail lights and the headlights. The DRLs are just like the Speed and the 900. Honestly, with that they have also given the LED indicators as well. So the fit and finish of the bike is so premium that you won't even find one flaw on the bike, how actually they have made it. So I would give a thumbs up to the Triumph and Bajaj for making such a wonderful bike. The only thing that I wanted to say, if you want to catch hold of this particular bike, please rush to the nearest Triumph dealership and check it out. Honestly speaking, this is my personal review on the bike, and I would rather say you better go and check the Triumph showroom and take a test ride, and you will know how the bike actually feels. It is one of the best looking bikes with all the features, and it is priced at such a beautiful spot that anyone would love to buy it after the Duke 390. We know how the KTM, we'll have to see once the bike starts rolling out and once people start buying it, we'll see who is in a bigger demand and whose sale goes higher. Now this is the real picture. As of right now, what I feel is that Speed 400 will definitely boom up the market. Now, apart from that, I don't have anything else to say. So guys, if you like my video, please do share, subscribe to my channel as well. Do comment, and please click on the thumbs up button and do share your opinion and your feedback. And I'll see you on the next vlog. Bye for now.